Hello, everyone. Welcome to our session where we are exploring all aspects of home remodeling. Today, we are here to offer straightforward, practical advice to help homeowners kick off their renovation projects. Our goal is to answer those common questions you might have about updating your space, ensuring you have the information needed to make good choices. Throughout our series, we'll cover a range of topics to help simplify the remodeling process for you, from picking the right design elements to understanding basics of construction. We've got you covered. We want you to feel confident and ready as you transform your home into the dream space you have always wanted. So now let's welcome our expert for today, Angela from BW Granite. Could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, how are you? My name is Angela Gonzalez and I work for BW Granite. We're a custom countertop and fabrication center located here in Houston, Texas. We cover all Texas areas, so we're able to do San Antonio, Austin, Dallas. And here we are to talk about countertops, durability, options, what's the best choice you can have, etc.
All right, perfect. So let's start with our first question. When it comes to choosing the perfect countertop for a kitchen, it's not a one size fits all decision. Every homeowner has their unique priorities and needs. In your experience, what key factors should someone consider when selecting a countertop material that aligns best with their life and specific needs? Is there like particular approach you recommend for making the choice?
I'll say you have to think about what matters the most to you. If it's durability, maintenance, look, and cost. Consider how often or how you use the kitchen and what style is going to fit better for your home, whether you want something more aesthetic, a little bit, darker, lighter. So it would really depend on the person. I would say those are the best things to consider.
Mm, perfect, perfect. And I know that like durability is a crucial factor for anyone looking to invest in a new kitchen countertop. Like, after all, our kitchens see a lot of action, right?
Yeah.
So, what would you say are the main material characteristics that contribute to a countertop's durability? Like, how can homeowners ensure their countertop will stand up to daily wear and tear, spills, and those inevitable impacts?
Well, granite, quartz, solid surfaces are all of them are great for handling daily wear and tear. So they're,
Mhm.
non-scratchable. Some of them are not. If you seal them, you do the maintenance that you have to do on them, especially if you're using like granite, everything will be on the safe side. They resist scratches, stains, and other impacts. Better, they're gonna be
Mhm.
better than some other materials like formica, other materials that they use for kitchen steels. I would say granite, quartz, and solid surface would be the best options to go.
All right, perfect. Thank you for this advice. And when I'm talking about a lot of activity going in the kitchen, it often involves a lot of pans and pots. So, what countertop materials are best suited to handle high temperatures without damage, and why?
I would say granite. It's granite and quartz could be good handling heat. Granite, it's naturally heat resistant, while the quartz it's engineered to tolerate some high temperatures. Though you cannot put something that's really really hot. I would say granite will hold the heat a lot better. Then you have porcelain, you have Decton. Older materials would be better for that. It is still a good idea to use, trivets to be safe. I don't think no one should put like a hot pan, but you can do those type of things on like granite. You can do those on quartzite. You can do that on porcelain. You can do that on Decton. Quartz would be also really good for the heat, but not as great as the granite and the natural stones, I would say.
All right, thank you so much for this information. And we know that timing is crucial when it comes to renovations. So, what factors can influence the lead time for countertop delivery and installation? And what can homeowners do to ensure a smooth process?
Well, delivery times can actually base on the material or the complexity of the job. To keep everything on track, I think people should plan ahead of time, confirm all the details with their suppliers, the salesperson that they're using, and prepare all the space for installation. Here we have to, take measurements. After the measurements, we take the drawings, we put them in a system, we make sure that the amount of material we're going to use, then we let the client know, and then we go from there. Depending on the material they want to use, time can be a little bit longer.
Want some of that? Click
What is
now to
that?
learn more about Flexure credits.
So sealing countertops is a common maintenance practice. Can you explain the importance of sealing and what signs indicate it's time to reseal your countertop?
So the sealing will prevent having stains and damage to your countertop. If your countertops start looking like dull, the stains don't come out, easily, or water doesn't beat up, it might be time for you to reseal the countertops.
All right, perfect. And we know seam placement can affect both the appearance and functionality of tops. What strategies do you recommend for minimizing the visibility of seams and ensuring they don't become problematic areas?
So to make sure that your seam is less noticeable, we usually make sure that we place them on the less prominent spot, like corners or under seams. Professional installers can help align the seams to make it, to blend in better on your kitchen so you don't tell. So we try to do that. We put them on, strategic places so customers can notice. That's
Yes, this is solid advice. Thank you.
anytime.
And I know that quartz has become a popular countertop choice, but it often comes with a higher price tag. So, what factors contribute to the cost of quartz, and are there ways to achieve a similar look for less?
Well, the quartz price can vary based on the quality and design as well as the brand, because you're gonna have quartz that can go from $700 all the way up to $50,000. So it really depends on the brand that we're using. While quartz can be a little bit pricey, alternatives like high quality laminate can give you a similar look for less money.
Wow, that's an eye. Thank you. And I know that budgeting for a kitchen project can be overwhelming. Like, can you break down the typical costs associated with quartz countertops, including materials, fabrication, installation, so homeowners can plan better?
Yeah, so you're gonna expect to pay for quartz countertops between $50 to $100 per square foot for quartz, plus the cost of the fabrication and the installation. But we always have to be sure to account, additional expenses like edge treatments if you want to do, because you can change the edges, make it straight, make it round. So all those type of details add more because it goes more fabrication into them.
Mhm. All right, perfect. Thank you. And so low maintenance materials are highly sought after. What countertop options require the least amount of keep, and what simple care routines can homeowners follow to keep them looking their best?
Okay, quartz and any solid surface like porcelain, Dectan are low maintenance. You just got a simple cleaning with a little bit of soap and water, and that usually does all the trick. We always want to avoid harsh chemicals and scrubbing pads because you don't want to scratch it or damage any of the surface. So you just got to keep a very simple cleaning routine for those surface.
Such a crucial point. Thank you so much for highlighting that. And we often hear about like the importance of sealing, as we talked about it before. Can you explain what can happen to different countertop materials over time if they are not properly sealed?
Yes. So if you skip the sealing, the countertops can stain, they can get water damage or harbor bacteria. And over time, this can lead to permanent discoloration and change in some spots of your counter. So you want to seal your countertops.
Yeah, true, true. We don't want any bacteria. So the quartz versus granite debate is always ongoing. Could you
Right.
share your thoughts on the pros and cons of each material, helping homeowners weigh their options based on their individual preferences and priorities?
Yeah, so quartz will be low maintenance. It comes in many different styles. It has right now it's like a cleaner look. While granite offers you more like a natural beauty, but it offers you gotta keep up, with the maintenance. But I'll say you just got to choose based on your preference of maintenance and style of living, how often you use your kitchen, what kind of look are you trying to achieve in your house. Because you, as we know, granite, it's very heat resistant, but it's kind of going out of style. And then quartz is a little bit more aesthetic, more subtle. So it just really depends.
Yes, that's golden information. Thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
this was all the questions I had for you today. I
Okay.
hope this was very helpful to our homeowners to make their selections as well.
Hopefully.
Yes, hopefully there were a lot of great things that we learned, that we found out. And thank you so much for all your knowledge and expertise. And until next time, happy remodeling, guys.
Thank you so much. Take care.